when it comes to matters of the heart. It seems like that your Virgo is going through a period where they are, some of them is second guessing what they want. For some of them it's also second guessing their, I don't know, that's really personal, but it's like their sexual orientation perhaps, or okay, what they, if it's not sexual orientation, it's like your Virgo sitting here thinking about the things that they like to do sexually and not in like a like they're turned on in hormonal kind of way. No, what I'm getting is that they're thinking about what they like and what they are comfortable with, like a sense of being more comfortable with their sexuality. Anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and get further into this. I was not expecting that. Deer could be a sign here when it comes to this connection specifically between you and them, as well as around Christmas time, I have silver bells in my head. Okay, let's go ahead and look further into this Virgo. It seems like that Virgo keeps getting into their head, though, which is a Virgo trait, yes, but Virgo's being called to make a decision, and their intuition has been telling them to make a decision for several months now. They keep going back and forth. For some of them, it's between them and another person, like comparing themselves to another person, as well as it's between, well, I would say you, crosswatcher, and another person. Now, this is the second time that this energy has come up, and I feel that when it comes to this situation, that for the two of you, you might be tied in, you might get Taurus, or they might have Taurus in their chart, check that out, but I feel like that your Virgo is honestly, whose bed have your boots been under? Some of you, your Virgo, I feel like that this is if you are not talking to Virgo. Anyways, your Virgo is sitting here trying to figure out what you have been doing while the two of you have not been together. Even if they're not single, maybe you are single, but they're trying to figure out, where have you been? What have you been doing? Who have you been hanging out with? Is that kind of energy. Follow the voice of your soul. I'm taking it because of how it popped out. Let's go ahead and get some more of the Virgo, though. It seems like that your Virgo also, when it comes to career, they're realizing they're going to need to take better steps in improving their career or following through with their career. For some of them, they feel like that they have let themselves down. I'm not taking that. For some of them, they have let themselves down. They feel a little bit disappointed in themselves when it comes to the career aspect. I feel like that they are beginning to have a lot of evaluations. A lot of signs are reevaluating and reevaluating and going in a circle. That's what it seems like, especially when it comes to, well, relationships. But no, duh, I think that we're about to be in Libra season, aren't we? Makes sense with Mercury, Venus, and Libra as well. However, I feel like that Virgo, it's like, I have hung up on you, but let's go ahead and start pulling some more oracle. Let's go. Let's get oracle on the Virgo energy for crosswatcher. What's going on? We have Knight, be brave and honest. We have Eagle, see from a higher perspective. I cannot get the Shania song out of my head. Whose bed have your boots been under? Sage. Be devoted and committed. Medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. She-wolf. Unleash the wolf within. I was about to say unleash the woman within. Earth guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Okay, so I don't feel like that your Virgo's even trying to poker face it up. I feel like that your Virgo might be, oh, that was an accident. I feel like that your Virgo, that makes sense, because I was about to say, I feel like that your Virgo might be accidentally snapping at you. Snapping at you or snapping at whoever they're currently connected to. I feel like that they're snapping at people and they're in a little bit of a frustrated energy, but it's because you're being called to make a choice. You see, what happens is one way to tell that you're lying to yourself is if you're in a crappy mood all the time. Like when you're not honoring yourself, when you're not honoring your emotions, when you're not being honorable with matters of the heart, it can make you irritable. It can make you frustrated. Like let's say this Virgo is with a partner, right? And they're not happy with the partner. They're with the partner for whichever reason, okay? Let's just say that. And so they're not happy with the partner. They can get sassy, they can get irritable, they could be, and then because they aren't happy with that partner, they can show that irritation to other people left and right. That is a trait of a Virgo. Like if there's something going on with their romantic partner, they really take it to heart, and they can like just it's when you take an energy that you it's projection of how you feel about another situation or how you feel about yourself because of the situation that you're in onto other people, and I feel like your Virgo might be doing that. And if you're a Virgo watching this, because I know how y'all are, I'm not beating y'all up. You're human. Dude, I've been in a similar situation like this before. I have Virgo in my chart. It's my palace. But anyways, just saying. Okay, so I feel like that for some of you, your Virgo has a hard time acknowledging and following through with their emotions, especially if they are a Virgo like Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus specifically. I feel like more of a Sun, Rising, or Venus energy, but anyways, it's like they crave to be vulnerable and to have a soft sweetness, but it's like what they realize is that they might sit there and go after a very sweet, soft, caring person. But what it's calling them to do is that it's calling them to be sweet, soft, and vulnerable with themselves as well as with whoever they are with. It's like, let's say their partner is whoever this Virgo usually goes after. It could usually be someone extremely sweet and soft and caring. And it's like, for some of them, that's why they stay in the situation that they're in, or they have stayed in situations that they're in, is because of that energy. But they're beginning to realize that they don't necessarily feel connected to that energy. They feel connected to another energy. They just want that sweet, soft, and caring side from the other person that they're not getting from currently because they're being guided to be sweet, soft, and vulnerable with the person that they want that side from. Sometimes you gotta give to get. And I feel like that a lot, especially from a high vibrational Virgos, you've already come to that conclusion. If you watch this, you've already come to that conclusion. And you're just like, well, wanting to take action. Now, for some of you, your Virgo's going to come to this conclusion soon enough. You know, Three of Cups, Ace of Cups, too many third-party energies coming up. And last, like, just look throughout some of, I didn't title these, but look throughout some of the signs that I've done this week. Sometimes it's not a physical person, sometimes it is a physical person, sometimes it's like a different energy, but I feel like this is a Virgo stuck between two people. Okay. They're being called to honor their heart. They're also being called to, like, even, it's like, okay, so what happens is that your chakras, they do line up in a straight line, right? Root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, crown, right? But sometimes they like to connect directly. So I feel like that this is like the third eye chakra connected to the heart chakra. Like those three chakras, third eye, throat, and then heart chakra, I feel like are beginning to fuse into, for a lot of the Virgo energy, I feel like it's beginning to fuse in a way where they have to speak their emotions, or they have to honor their emotions. Some of them, it's like they've been screaming and crying and wanting someone to, like a specific particular person. I feel like if you crosswatcher, to be like that with them. That's what they really, really want. However, they are now, or eventually over the next few days, realizing that they got to get out of their own way to feel that. Sometimes you got to give it to get it. Sometimes you got to feel it to heal a situation. Okay? Let's go ahead and get more about how Virgo's doing, feeling. How about Virgo, how they're feeling and thinking? How about we focus on the thinking part of the connection with crosswatcher? Okay, so we have the Justice card. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords. Okay. So this is going to resonate for cross-watchers that you are not with Virgo, that you have been with Virgo before, or you had an emotional connection with Virgo, but you are no longer connected to Virgo. I love my Virgos, and I'm not giving them a hard time. I just know some of them are going to watch this. What I'm seeing is that when it comes between the two of you, this is for crosswatcher. If you have given, if you have invested time, if you have tried to be supportive, if you have tried every single way to be there for Virgo, but something would come up, or they wouldn't change, they would be, my voice and ear ring, they would refuse to change their ways. So you, like, set boundaries and either moved on or moved away from Virgo. That is who this energy is going to resonate with. The balancing of the scales into who, like, they're coming to realize that who it's proper to invest in, who is worthy of being patient with. Like, sometimes Virgos sit there and they make up their mind, they're like, well, I'll just cut you the fuck off and move forward. But I feel like it's finally caught up with this Virgo energy. You can't just keep, I mean, you can't, it's the Queen of Swords energy, a little bit of what I'm feeling. You can't sit here and cut off people left and right. You just can't. It doesn't work out like that. Sometimes you are still emotionally bound to another person. It's because you need to clear that out. And I'm not saying that it's like someone that you have been, you know, like some toxic cycle where there's like abuse and a whole bunch of stuff. I'm talking about like a complete misunderstanding energy. You set up boundaries. Virgo is realizing it. Virgo realizes that the scales have been balanced and that it's time for them to invest in someone where they don't feel left out. For some of them, they feel left out with who they're currently with. As with the Eight of... Ugh. Why is this happening? Sorry. I keep like jumbling my words when I hop into certain energies. I think there's a lot of signs and people that are going through a massive throat chakra unblocking or blockage removal or something like that, because I usually don't jumble my words, and I know that we're in the pre-shadow Mercury retrograde, but it's like hitting pretty hard this time. Anyways, Eight of Swords, Temperance, and the Ace of Pentacles. Virgo thinks that because they don't have any physical sign from you, that they cannot give to this situation. They feel like that their hands are tied. However, they are tied to, it's like their own selves. Okay, I feel like that Virgo sits there and they're waiting for a physical signal, even if it's a message from you. They're waiting on that from you before they do anything. Some of them, they're beginning to realize that they can't wait and that they just have to do something. They just have to do something. That's all they have to do. They don't have to sit here and wait for anyone's permission. Do what you need to do and follow your heart, Virgo, because you're being called to do it. Anyways, sorry, crosswatcher. Sorry if you hear the kid. Anyways, that's not my kid. That's my neighbor's kid. Anyways, okay, let's go ahead and see what they feel about the situation. Sorry, my nose is itching. Eight of Wands in the Tower. They feel like that it ended abruptly. They feel like that it was cut off so quickly. They also feel that either you or they moved on super quick after the split between the two of you, to the point that now they're seeing the repercussions. Like, when you move on too fast, things don't last, is what I'm being told to say. So, what else? How do they feel about crosswatcher? King of Cups, Knight of Swords. Give me more. Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Fool. I feel like that your Virgo is going through this energy of rushing. How they feel is that they have all this that they want to say. All these amazing things that they want to say. A profession of love, a profession of renewal, wanting a renewal, saying that it'll be different this time, actually following through with it, I feel. Your Virgo has fear that it's going to be another argument, but what they need to realize is that when you approach, if this Virgo were to come forward to you, even if they think it's fully done, which they do, they still feel connected, but they, in their mind, and their over logical mind, over practical mind, they think, oh no, it's done, it's done. What's done is done, as I'm being told to say. What's done is done. And what they don't realize is that if they were to shift and realize that if they were to approach the situation differently, For some of them, they just, like, in the past, you would sit there and you would be the one that would continuously go to Virgo and say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can we make up? I'm so sorry. Can we be friends? I'm so sorry. Like, you tried. And then you eventually got sick of it because you realized that you were the only one that was putting in, like, you were showing yourself, like, you were being more vulnerable and open with yourself than Virgo was. And Virgo knows that now and has taken time to realize it. And because they have had that epiphany, it's like this push forward to want to do it. But then they think that there's going to be a fight. Give me more of the Five of Swords, the Star, the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Your Virgo feels like that you... For some of them, they're afraid of a fight with you because they know that someone else got in the way between the two of you, and they know that you know that. They are fully aware of it. They're trying, what they feel is that they feel like that it's like this or this. They're either gonna absolutely take me back 100%, no questions asked, we don't gotta worry about the past, or it's going to end in shambles. That's what they're afraid of for the conflict. It's either this or this. What they need to realize is that, no, it's not this or this. You don't even know. You don't even know, Virgo. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what Virgo's going to do over the next week. That's a chunk if I've ever seen one. The Knight of Cups. The Page of Swords. The Queen of Swords. The Ten of Cups. I love Virgo energy, and for those that step up to the fucking plate and go from a Page of Swords to a Knight of Cups, good for them. I feel like that they're going after whoever brings... Ooh, wrong card. Whoever brings them... I feel like that Virgos are going to start speaking their emotions better, first of all. I feel like over this week, give me more. The Strength card. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Magician. Oh, yes. I feel like that Virgo is finally getting on their fucking horse in the right way. Good for Virgo. I feel like that Virgo is going to go where they feel like home. Not just where they feel like comfortable, where they feel comfortable and whatnot, where they feel like home. Emotional home. You don't get the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups unless it is an emotional home. An emotional safe place. Safekeeping, kind of energy. They're going to gain their confidence. I feel like it's going to be over 8 to 9 days specifically. That's how I feel, because there's momentum in this energy. See, here's the thing about Virgos. Virgos like to sit there, and they do have this thing where they want to know about everything ahead of time before they follow through. If it's going to fail, then what's the point? If it's going to fail, then why should I do it? I think that they're going to realize that they have to take chances, or sometimes you have to take chances on things where you feel emotionally invested. Where you are like, my cup, my emotions overflow for this person. For you, crosswatcher, not my emotions overflow, or like not this, whoever energy that's they're dealing with. I'm hearing it's someone that involves money. Could be that their work gets in the way. I feel like it could be like they let their work get in the way. Some of them, it's like they might work and throw themselves into work and not take enough time for themselves. That could be it. But, I mean, I feel like that your Virgo over this week is growing more confident, naturally confident in their emotions, and as well as talking about their emotions and their sexuality, whatever it may be. Expressing themselves more. I told you there's something. Was it Taurus or was it Virgo? I don't know. But the deer is really sticking out here. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull some guidance for Virgo crosswatcher. Thank you so much for, well, viewing. If it resonates, please let me know. Okay, so for Virgo crosswatcher, let's go ahead and get a card for Virgo. Crosswatcher. 2, and we'll take in the cosmic heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. And sorry, I got ash on this one time and it never came off. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. I feel like that the Breath of the Cosmos card is honestly for your Virgo, but let's focus on the cosmic heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. I feel like that as you have shown Virgo over and over again how much you love them, that it's still, some of you, you've held space for Virgo this whole time and you know it. You know that you held space for Virgo. When Virgo comes forward with this expression of these realizations, these epiphanies and whatnot, the goal is to be open to them, to at least listening, is what my guides are telling me. My guides are also telling me that when it comes to this cosmic heart card, that I have Deliver Us by... Oh, it's from a Disney movie. Deliver Us! What is it? It's biblical. Shit. You don't hear that often. It's biblical. Shit. I don't mean it like that. What I mean is I can't think of the name of it. Is it Joseph? Is it Moses? Or Joseph in the coat of many colors? Wow, why can't I think of it? I love that movie. Anyways, okay. So, I feel like that for your... Why can I not talk? For crosswatcher. For crosswatcher, the guidance is to also stay true to you throughout this process, though. For some of you, it's been a learning experience to be patient and to communicate calmly with Virgo, your emotions. I feel like that you learned how to communicate your emotions before Virgo did. Learn how to communicate openly and allow yourself to be vulnerable. I feel like that you learned it before Virgo, again. And so, I feel like I am going to take the Breath of the Cosmos for Virgo and crosswatcher energy. The guidance off that card that I'm getting is to let things be. Like, when you resist flow, that's when energies, you feel energies that aren't to your liking. Like I said, that snappiness, that energy that I was feeling at the beginning, you feel that because you're not honoring yourself. Like, this situation pisses you off, it's because your higher self knows that, hey, this really isn't for you, so why are you fucking around with it? See what I'm saying? Like, your higher self will call you the fuck out. Your higher self does not care. Your higher self loves you and cares deeply, of course. But what I'm saying by not care is that your higher self will come in and make it so freaking clear what is...